Just about 7 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Now, the biggest party in sport, the Caribbean Premier League, continues this week in TNT. An estimated 18,000 cricket fans are expected to be at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy for the CPL T20 on September 9th and 10th, which is this weekend. And in an effort to alleviate some of the anticipated congestion ahead of the games, the Urban Development Corporation of TNT Limited, or UDCOT, will have a park and ride system for matches. And so joining us this morning to talk more about it is the Senior Manager of the Commercial Business Development Department at UDCOT, Ms. Nancy Foster. Ms. Foster, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Now.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. The biggest party in cricket, or sport rather, is back. And I know that UDCOT is trying to make it easier for patrons who want to get down to the Brian Lara Cricket Academy this weekend. So tell us about the park and ride service that is being offered.
So our Park and Ride initiative is not a new initiative, and it's a convenient shuttle service that is intended to operate from two strategic locations, one at our parkade in Port of Spain and one at our parkade in San Fernando. Now, this initiative is designed to help beat the traffic, as I said, for both the Saturday and Sunday games on the 9th and 10th of September 2023.
Now, you mentioned it's not the first time that UDCOT is doing it, but you're doing it again to alleviate that traffic strain. But any other benefits people can get from the service?
So persons who choose to access this service, we will have specific pickup and drop-off points for you all that will bring you into the facility as close as possible to your entrance points where your tickets will have you seated. We do hope that using this facility, we will ease the congestion at the location as well. And persons who will access this service will also be given bands so we can easily identify you. So there shouldn't be any issues in boarding and leaving the facility utilizing this arrangement.
Yeah. Where can persons park their vehicles, and can we get the assurance that they will remain safe while they go off to the matches?
So both our locations intended for this arrangement are safe, secure parking locations. We do have our very first location is in Port of Spain at our Government Plaza Parkade, located on Richmond and Queen Street. And our second location is at San Fernando, our newly opened San Fernando Parkade that is located at the waterfront of the Lady Hills Avenue in San Fernando. So those are very secure facilities, and patrons should have no issues whatsoever parking at those facilities.
Yeah. Is there a service attached to the park and ride initiative?
So yes, there is, but it's a nominal fee of $50 per person, and we thought that would be a reasonable amount for persons who want to go to the games, but they don't want to drive down and they're looking for a spot to park. And we thought that this was the best arrangement to have, and just included this nominal fee to help offset some of the cost.
Nice. So just to understand, you're parking one of the UDCOT parking spots. The bus will pick you up, carry you to the stadium, and then when it's time to leave, you also get that service as well. Is that another 50 to return, or the 50 cover both to go and to come?
So the 50 is return trip. It's roundabout
Nice.
to take you and bring you back. I do want to point out, though, that we do have specific times that the buses will leave at the facilities.
Yeah.
For the Port of Spain locations, we will have buses leaving at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. And at the San Fernando location, we'll have the buses leaving at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. And you would also realize that this is intended to serve the evening games where we anticipate the higher volume of traffic to help along those lines.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where can tickets be obtained for the service?
So tickets can be obtained. We've made arrangements for two options. You can either call in at 225-4004 extension 605 or 609, or you can email our upark@udcot.com. So either option, someone will respond to you.
Nice. And you did mention, of course, that it will be available, but tell us exactly how is it only going to be available for the Taruba matches and not for the other ones in Port of Spain?
So this arrangement is specifically for the Brian Lara Cricket Academy matches. That is on the Saturday and Sunday, which is the 9th and 10th of September.
Right. And you mentioned that, of course, so just saying, because you know how Trinis are, and so I'm going to inject this one here. If for some reason you miss the bus, either going down or coming back up, then what can you do in a situation like that?
So we are encouraging persons, to try to be on time. There are two time periods where you can access the service, which is 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So those who are late for the 2 p.m., you can still grab the shuttle at 4 p.m. At Port of Spain, and at the San Fernando, if you miss the 3 p.m., you can grab the shuttle at 5 p.m. But if you miss that shuttle at 5 p.m., you may have to drive down.
You may have to carpool with someone and come back up the road.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
We
I
will
mean,
try
this
to
seems,
accommodate as best as we can,
yes,
but we need to be mindful of the times that the shuttles leave.
yeah. I know that we're also thinking about the traffic plan, of course, but what else is Utica doing to get people to buy into it? Because I know as for Trinis, we love to go in our cars and we love to head down there. So are there other initiatives or other sort of promotions, I'd say rather, that Utica is using to get people on board with this park and ride service?
So coupled with the park and ride service, we do have our traffic management plan that is intended to help with the traffic at the location. Together with the park and ride initiative, we think that this arrangement will work. It has worked in the past, and but we also encourage and rely on the patrons to work with us in setting up these sort of arrangements.
Yeah.
Because if persons, they go down to the facility and they try to park where they want instead of, following the directions of our parking attendants or the TTPS, we can experience some challenges in having this arrangement roll out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And also, we want patrons going down there to have the benefit of enjoying the experience at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. They are going there to settle down, to enjoy themselves, to enjoy the game. And sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating in having to be in traffic for an extended period of time to get a facility. So we are hoping that patrons will with us.
Of course. And I know that we're estimating at least 18,000 people to go down to the game, of course, that's taking place this weekend. But are you seeing a situation where we're going to be having this service that is oversubscribed? Or can we give the assurance, or can we get the assurance from Utica that they will be able to manage the numbers of people who may buy into the service?
So we have managed the numbers in the past, and we are confident that we can do this once again. We do anticipate a sold-out crowd on Saturday. So we are encouraging persons, to access this park and ride initiative, this service. As many of you that can access it, please do, to help alleviate the traffic congestion at the location. And of course, you will be parking in a safe, secure, and convenient location.
Of
So you
course.
don't have to worry about anything happening to your vehicles and so forth.
And Ms. Foster, we can get the assurance that enough buses will be available for people when they want to either leave their place, their origin, or also when they're leaving their destination as well. We can be assured that there'll be enough buses to transfer everyone.
There will be ample shuttle service for accessing and leaving the facility.
Nice.
For
Just
sure.
wanted to give that assurance. Ms. Foster, let me thank you so much for joining us this morning. I anticipate that you're also going to be down there this weekend, so I hope that you're safe and that you do enjoy. And thank you so much for joining us on the Now Show. Have a good one.
Same to you. Have a good day.
And that, of course, was Ms. Nancy Foster, Senior Manager of Commercial Business Development at Utica, just talking about their Park and Ride initiative. Remember, it's taking place this weekend when you go out to the matches in the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Taruba. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break, but stay with us because up next we have birthdays, and you don't want to miss that one.